Oh, this is very peculiar. It must be a child on the other side of that door that's haunting the apartment complex. That's the only explanation for this weird behavior from the cat. Popey the pirate?
Just over a week ago, the internet became fascinated with something rather strange that was unfolding on Twitter. A writer and illustrator by the name of Adam Ellis
Oh my
posted a claim
fucking
that he was
god,
being
I remember
haunted by the
this.
spirit of a dead child. The following is his story.
Oh,
August 7th.
Jesus Christ.
My apartment is currently being haunted by the ghost of a dead child, and he's trying to kill me. He started appearing in dreams, but I think he's crossed over into the real world now.
Thanks to the resub, your boy
The
Circle.
first time I saw him,
And
I was
T-Bros.
experiencing sleep paralysis and saw a child sitting in the green rocking chair at the foot of my bed. He had a huge, misshapen head that was dented on one side. I did my best to draw it.
I'm gonna tell you, the explanation is
For a
it's
while, He
bullshit.
just stared at me,
What do you
but
mean?
Then he got out of the chair and started shambling towards the bed. I couldn't move because I was paralyzed. I have sleep paralysis fairly often, and it sucks. Right before he reached my bed, I woke up screaming. I had another dream a few nights later where I was in a library and a girl came up to me and said, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?" I asked, "Who?" And she said, "Dear David."
Thanks to the resub, that
You
one
saw
zone.
him. She continued, "He's dead. He only appears at midnight, and you can ask him 2 questions if you said Dear David first." Then she added, "But never try to ask him a 3rd question, or he'll kill you." Then David came back in another dream.
Okay.
Same situation. I was in bed, and he was sitting at the rocking chair near the window, staring at me. In the dream, I say, "Dear David, how did you die?" He mumbles, "An accident in a store."
Be
I
more
say,
specific, asshole.
"Dear David, what happened in the store?"
Yeah, good question.
He groans, "A shelf was pushed on my head."
Wow,
I'm frozen
boy.
with fear. I ask, "Who pushed
3
the shelf?"
questions!
David
Adam!
doesn't answer.
Adam!
I realize that I've asked a third question, which I'm
No!
not supposed to do. At that point, I wake up, absolutely terrified. Over the next couple days, I googled deaths in the city, but
Thanks to give some
I
Meldrum
can't find
resub
anything about a
nanometer.
kid named David dying in a store. I even tried different names: Daniel, Dylan, Devin. Nothing. A few weeks go by without incident. Sort of randomly, the apartment above mine is vacated, and I have the opportunity to move into it. It's a larger apartment, so I'm thrilled. Another month or 2
I
goes
appreciate
by,
that. Thank you,
and
Nats.
I sort of forget about Dear David.
Thank you to 25
I
gift
think
subs,
he lost track of me
Reningaz.
because I moved upstairs.
Jesus, thank you, Reningaz.
Lately, something strange is
Really
happening.
appreciate it.
For the past 4 nights, my cats gather at the front door at exactly midnight and just stare at it,
Oh god.
almost like something is on the other side. Last night, I got a weird feeling and looked out the peephole, and I'm dead certain I saw movement on the other side. When I opened the door and turned on the hall light, nothing was there, but my cat seemed unnerved, bushy tails, etc. And that's where I am right now. Dear David found me, I think. I don't know what to do, but...
Well, you already know his weakness. It's shelves. Push a shelf on him.
Update. For the 6th night
He
in a
literally
row,
told you how to
my
beat
cat
him.
has walked over to the door promptly at midnight and stared at it. What is going on?
Thanks, Resub Retro. Oh, this is very peculiar. It must be a child on the other side of that door that's haunting the apartment complex. That's the only explanation for this weird behavior from the cat.
Okay, so I took a photo through the peephole because I'm too scared to open the door.
Thanks to Tier 1
I
Meldrum.
feel like I saw something. I couldn't tell,
Bright
so I
insight?
mustered up the courage to
Okay.
open the door. Nothing was out there, but I took another photo. Look at this. Is it just me, or is there something in the first photo right where the banister meets the shelves, hiding in the stairs? I wasn't sure if it was a smudge or something like that, so I took a second photo from inside.
Oh no.
There was something out there. I deadbolted the door and got in bed because I don't know what else to do.
Okay, your cat's
I
got
can still
laser
hear my
eyes.
cat meowing at the door.
That should be the primary
I'm
concern.
pretty scared. This initial thread was posted between August 7th and August 8th, and on the next day, August 9th, Adam posted the following. Good morning. I thought I'd clarify a couple things for new followers. First of all, I am alive.
This is
Secondly,
tier 1
I've
Mista
tested the
and the
apartment for
Prime
carbon
BG.
monoxide, so I know I'm not being slowly poisoned. Last, I do have a book coming out next year, but it has nothing to do with
Oh,
David.
that's weird.
This isn't viral marketing, it's just a book of funny comics. So I hope that clears things up. I'll keep you all updated should more weird stuff occur. Later, Adam returns again, this time saying he's downloaded a sleep talk app to see if he can manage to record anything strange.
He's the Prime
He also
Jacob.
posts yet another picture of his cats monitoring the door, which he says has become routine at this point. The next morning on August 10th, David says that the sleep app picked up way too much noise the night before, and that he was going to try playing with the settings to see if it would help. Later that night, he posts more pictures and videos of his cats at the door just before midnight, as expected. August 11th. We're once again given more updates from Adam. I used a sound app to record my apartment last night. It makes individual recordings each time it hears something. There were 33 recordings.
It's just David farting into
Most
it.
of them are pretty vague. A couple of them are passing cars and such, but there are 3 that I'm actually interested in. The first one is a snapping sound and what seems like a single step.
Thanks for the gift sub, newbie.
It's odd because I didn't get out of bed all night.
No, what the fuck is that?
This one is weird because out of 33 recordings, this is the only one that has that strange electric sound throughout.
Holy shit. Emperor Palpatine's in his living room shooting lightning. There's the Prime
This directly
Velocity.
follows the electric static. Another snap and then I groan in my sleep. These happen between 2 to 3 in the morning. I have no explanation for them. I'll keep recording and share if I find anything curious. After this, Adam posts a few tweets saying that he's going to be out of town for the weekend and that in the meantime he's gathered up supplies for when he returns. Things like sage, stones, and a Ouija board.
That ought to help.
August 13th. Adam has returned home and begins updating us once again. So, a weird thing just happened. Take it with a grain of salt. I bought a Polaroid camera this weekend.
Perhaps it was
because
the
they're
cats.
fun and dorky, and I decided to take a few photos around my apartment. Polaroids are stupid and fun and inherently sort of creepy.
Exit tier 1 faded.
I didn't expect to find anything, and for the most part,
That's
I
so
didn't.
sweet.
I took a couple of my living room.
Hope you and
my
Danielle are
bedroom.
happy.
That's the rocking chair where I first saw David. They're pretty unremarkable. Then I went into the hallway and snapped a photo. The
What is
Polaroid
this
developed
soundtrack?
completely
Just
black.
feet stomping?
I even ripped open and destroyed a fresh pack just to see if it was an undeveloped Polaroid, but they start out white. I also thought that maybe I accidentally covered the lens with my finger,
Jesus. What the fuck? Why is that background music so loud? It's just stomping.
so I took a photo while intentionally covering it. The photo on the left is me covering the lens with my finger. The one on the right is my fully lit hallway taken just after midnight. Okay, so one last thing because I wanted to double check. Here's a couple videos of me taking the photos.
Okay, here's my living room. I'll leave that there. Okay, now I'm gonna
Thanks for the
take
gift
a
sub,
photo
Dev.
of the hallway just
Resubvert.
to show you what that's like.
That was a good opportunity to jump scare there, Adam. You fucked up.
And as you can see, the first one has already developed. So let's see what this one does. It's gonna take a minute.
No rush, no rush.
But it is developing black.
Oh my fucking god. How is that possible?
So I don't know.
Broken camera? Okay, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I have to explain it.
Adam tries taking another
Look.
picture of the hallway.
I'm assuming, I don't know that I'd have to look at the Polaroid. Finger over the lens. It's not deeper than that. It's not a broken camera. It's pretty simple. There, you know what? Where is the lens? Maybe that's not it. Maybe it really is haunted. Ah, nope. Interesting. So it's right here, and his finger's kind of in that area. Probably just a coincidence.
And I decided to take a few photos around.
You can see the first.
Let's double check though.
Show you.
It's about where it would be. Finger bent. It'd be probably just far enough to get over there.
And as you can see,
He never shows the front of the camera? Yeah, I mean, I guess he could tape it. Oh, you're right. The lens does pop out. Does that change anything? It's not that far. All it would change is up here, right? So instead of being like this, it'd be like this. I think it just makes it easier.
And as you can see, the first one has already developed. So let's see what this one does.
Thanks to the resub, Akin and Unbolted. The button to take the photos is on the front though. Jesus, alright. Someone give me the anatomy of the camera. I'll figure it out. This is the button you use to take? Is this it? You press this button to take a photo? Okay. So let's just assume it's curled up and bent in. Alright, then yeah, it's tape on the lens. Unless he's using his middle finger, which I can't see. He could be doing this kind of maneuver. But that seems like more effort than just putting tape on it. I can assure you it's not an actual haunted hallway.
Adam tries taking another picture of the hallway just to make sure, and according to him, it came out black yet again. Honestly, I don't know why I'm still fucking around with this camera. There might be a logical explanation.
Please resub DX.
Someone told me to take photos from farther away, so I tried that. Once with my iPhone and once with the Polaroid. Left is with my phone, right is with Polaroid. The hall light was on both times. Why is it pitch black each time with the Polaroid?
Whoa. Mystical properties of the Polaroid.
August 14th. Adam posts images of himself using the sage he ordered to cleanse his apartment, making sure not to miss the hallway and rocking chair. He updates us a few more times saying that the sage doesn't seem to help and that he barely slept the night before, and said that he kept waking up feeling like something was wrong.
Thanks to resub Oso.
August 15th. Sage didn't work. I haven't dreamed about David in a few months, but he appeared again last night. In the dream, my bedroom was filled with hazy smoke, but I could see David sitting on the chair across the room. He was smaller this time, almost shrunken.
Oh, he's getting less powerful.
Didn't do anything except look at me. Anyway,
Thanks to resub Barnum.
I feel like it's a bad omen.
And Hitori.
August
Gift sub
16th.
Meldrum.
Apparently strange faces have been showing up in some of the photos I take. A couple people have pointed this out, which I don't have a real explanation for. There's also this, which seems less weird, but still odd that it resembles David.
Oh my fucking
Make of
god!
it what you will. The second one doesn't alarm me so much, since it seems like it might just be a reflection. But that first one gives me the creeps.
It's David!
At the time of recording this video, these are the last updates we received from Adam. If you look at everything
God.
he's
Is he
posted,
dead?
much of it can be easily debunked, but maybe that doesn't make it any less eerie. Given
Why?
the technology we have these days, we're actually able to sit in and view these events as they supposedly unfold. As for what'll happen next, we're just going to have to wait and see.
What was his name, goddammit? What was it, like Adam Ellis?
I'm still fucking around with.
Moby Dickhead. He deleted his account? Or maybe David deleted it for him.